Hi, I'm Emile.
I'm Matthew.
I'm Dan.
And you're watching Word of Mouth.
Hindered me $500,000, laughed at my losses, mocked at my gains, scorned my nation, fought at my bargains, called my friends, heeded mine enemies. What's his reason? I am a Jew.
Tonight I saw Merchant of Venice.
The play opens and Bassanio has fallen in love with Portia, who lives in Padua, and she is of wealth, and he wants to woo her.
So Antonio, who loves Bassanio like a son, doesn't have any cash on him, but he has all these ships that are going out, and he's going to make all this money, and he's got this reputation.
But he says, use my name, use my credit, and go get the 3,000 ducats.
From Shylock, a Jewish banker, so that he may go and woo her.
Shylock is the person that they have to go through for money.
Shylock is a Jewish man living in Venice, and he lends money, and he's a banker.
Antonio treats Shylock really bad, before that goes in and asks for the money, treats him really bad, insults him the whole bit.
And which Shylock keeps in his memory, and it's in his mind. And so he is willing to lend this money.
But within this agreement, because there's a lot of anti-Semitic tension between Antonio and Shylock, Antonio being Christian and Shylock being Jewish, he gives him not a loan that has interest, money interest. Rather, he gives him a loan that if he does not repay it, he has to give him a pound of his flesh.
Portia is played by Lily Rabe, and her father died.
And he has left a puzzle, a task for the suitors that come to try to wed her.
She cannot choose the person she will fall in love with. They have to choose her. And the way for them to choose her is he left 3 chests.
One of gold, one of silver, and one of lead.
And they each have an inscription on it, and each of the suitors, as they come, read the inscriptions and decide which of the caskets they want to open. Now, if her picture is inside of the casket, she will marry the suitor.
And she's torn between honoring her father's wishes and just saying, forget it. You know, this is ridiculous. I don't want any of these guys.
Al Pacino played Shylock, and I thought he did a phenomenal job.
He was just great. Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
He was really compelling. When he was on the stage, he embodied that Shylock. He was that Jew. He was filled with hate and rage. And it was a great part for him.
Really, you could just see how he internalized the struggle, and it just came out in this powerhouse performance.
Lily Rabe played Portia, and she was just as good.
I think that she is just astounding. And I think that she just has such a wonderful poise and presence and sensuality about her.
She did an excellent job of saying, I'm just going to own the stage when I'm on it. And she did. You never took your eye off her.
David Harbour played Bassanio, and I thought he did a really good job as well. I had seen him in a couple of things like Coast of Utopia and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. But he was so much lighter and funnier in this one that I really liked it.
Christopher Fitzgerald plays Lancelot Gobbo, and he didn't have that big of a part in this show, but the parts that he was on stage, he was his usual funny self, and I think he really embraced this part and provided a lot of comic relief, especially in the first act.
I really liked it a lot. Yeah, I really liked it a lot. I wouldn't say it was a perfect production, but I thought it was a really good production.
I thought it was fantastic. It was a 3-hour-long play, but I was completely riveted the entire time. It was so well acted, so well produced. It was just such an engaging show overall.
I enjoyed it. It was Shakespeare, so the language took a little while to get into, because we don't live in a Shakespeare world. So it is me, it is I, you know, that took a little while, but then it just all came together. It was good.
It's not my favorite Shakespeare play. The whole Jew-Christian thing really sometimes got in the way. And I know a lot of it was supposed to be humor, but I found it hard to see the humor in it.
I'm going to tell my friends to see The Merchant of Venice, not just because Al Pacino is in it. see The Merchant of Venice to reacquaint yourself with Shakespeare. See The Merchant of Venice to see this great, what I'm going to call a bright new star. I hope she's not offended. Lily, because she's amazing. And you should see The Merchant of Venice because it's wonderful theater.
In my enjoyment of Shakespeare plays, it doesn't stand up there in the top half of my plays.
When you learn about Shakespeare, it's kind of like, ah, Shakespeare. And you kind of have this didactic look on who Shakespeare is. And when you see it performed very well, you understand the mastery and why it's performed again and again and again. But that's only if you see a really good production like this one was.